Hey, this is Dave Gardner, and welcome to my basement. I apologize, you're going to hear the furnace a little bit, or the air conditioner running, maybe the dehumidifier. And I'm going to be having some tunes to do the workout here today. We're going to be listening to some Black Sabbath. As we're getting through there, I find a little bit more, heavier stuff can, help me work out a little bit better. But what we're working on today is on the bench here is going to be doing some, I'll be laying down on my stomach, and I'll be doing some reverse leg extensions to work on my hamstrings. And I'm also going to be working on some squat motions as well as calf raises to work on the calves and the hamstrings today. Now, I know it's registered as the 7-minute workout, but in reality it might take a little bit less, might take a little bit more, depending on how many workouts you're really doing. I'm going to be spending some time, again, just moving some weights around. I just, move the bar up, but that takes time if you're going to move, the bars back and forth between, for example, like a squat motion versus actually doing a chest press. And again, that's why we do them on different days. If you're at a facility or you're actually at a gym, it might be a little bit easier where you just have to pop a pin out and put a new pin in, and you also have that support. So I'm going to be, of course, not having the liberty of having a spotter, so I'm going to be limited in how much I really want to go with here because I don't want to have any injuries. So again, you always want to make sure that you're practicing proper techniques, but also you don't want to risk yourself with injury when you go through and you do your workout. So again, safety is key here. So I'm going to get in, we're going to do a couple warm-up sets for each. I kind of do it in a cycle. You might find that just doing one workout and going through all of them is fine, but if I go from one to another, it helps the process move a little bit longer. But if I take 30 seconds and wait in between each one before I restack and go, then sometimes that might take a little longer. So find what's comfortable for you, and again, you don't ever want to work beyond that point that causes injury. There's a little difference, playing sports. There's a difference between playing hurt and playing injured. You can play hurt, you can't play injured. So just make sure we don't want to have anyone being injured in this regards. You might get sore, and you might, find that a day or two later that body part is going to be a little bit sore. But over the time of you doing cycles, you realize you're not as sore as if you had done a complete workout, on one day. We're only doing one major body part here with the 7-minute workout and now lifestyle, and you won't hit that part for 10 more days. So, for example, 2 days ago, I did shoulders and wrists. And 2 days before that, I believe I did my backs and my biceps. In 2 more days, I'm going to do chest and triceps. And then the last cycle is going to be the quads. So it's a 10-day cycle, and you're only doing major body parts every 2 days. And then you have a full 10-day rest to recuperate and let that muscle group repair and rebuild itself. So again, I'm going to have at it, enjoy the music, and I might blurt some stuff out there now and again, but here we go. We're going to do a little warm-up set, and then we'll add some more weight. And so you just don't want to instantly go right into the heaviest weight, because that's when you risk breaking and tearing some muscles even more and increasing that risk of injury. You want to start to warm them up. So find something that's like 50 to 75% of what you think was the max of your last time. Add that, do a nice little warm-up set, maybe 2 warm-up sets, and then you can increase and you can go from there. And like I said, if you're getting into high reps, maybe you need to add some weight, depending on your age, depending on what you're looking for and how you've set up your fit profile. Maybe if you're a little bit older, maybe if you're just beginning, maybe you do more reps, less weight. But if you want to build more muscle, maybe you're going to do some higher weights with less reps. So you want to try to get to failure. I'm going to try to go to as close to failure as I can. Some of the activities I won't because I don't have a spotter, but I'll try to get there as best I can. So that was the first one. I had about 66 pounds on there. I think, 66 pounds, just to give you an idea. We'll add some more. I'm not going to put a ton on there, but we'll add about 20 more pounds and we'll see what I can get. So I'm going to do a little warm-up set here with the squats as well. actually doing some squats and some calf muscles. So it's not going to look like I'm doing a lot. We also, again, might use different setups, again, whether it's free weights or whether you're actually using a machine. So keep that in perspective when you're working out. Right now it might not look like I'm doing a lot, but I'm actually doing calf raises. And I'm just doing them right flat on the floor. If you want to put something underneath your toes, if you got better balance, that might give you a fuller range of motion. I'm just doing it flat on a mat. The irony, Iron Man using the iron plates. Now, just a heads up, if you're looking, you might be able to make it down a little bit farther on the squats. You don't want to go down too far. You want to make sure, of course, your knees are out in front. Have a good shoulder width length or distance between your feet. Have a good base, keep that back straight as you go down. I'm not going down as much. I've had my knee repaired in the past, so I don't want to continue to stress that out. Now, if you notice I'm a little bit out of breath already, it's a quick little workout. It gets you going. So we want to work our whole body here over the course of these 10 days, and you're going to get all this in there. So you can do cardio all you want, but even just this, I'm getting a quick little workout, getting out of breath. Okay, just because I'm pressing and I'm using a lot of those muscles. We want to power up and then try to go slow down as we can. I try to do it again, but because I don't have a spotter, I want to make sure I can get down and get back up. Worst case scenario, I need to put it back on the rack. So I've done a couple sets warm up. I'm going to add some more weight on both scenarios. Probably try to go to failure with each of these. Again, I kind of limited on the squats just because I don't have a spotter and I don't have a machine that would catch it for me. So hopefully you've enjoyed this so far. Be sure to leave any comments. And again, go to freefitworkout.com to get more tips and strategies and how to figure out how you can get a little bit bigger over time, lose some weight, and even make money in make some money in the process. I can't speak here. The blood is pumping. So let's get back to Iron Man as we're pumping the iron. All right, so the key is not to go through and get excessive amount of reps. You want to go to failure. So you notice I can only get about 6 there. Couldn't get the 6th one in, did about 5.5. So, and I got to the failure. All right, so we're at 13 minutes. I probably spent 4 or 5 minutes just talking to you. So again, that's puts me at about 7 to 8 minutes. Again, I had time that I had to change and add some plates in there. Time catching my breath, time's moving around. I was stretching there for a minute. Again, I'm out of breath. I'm relatively in good shape. I don't run a lot. Again, like I said, my knee has been repaired, so that bothers me. I'll go out for a long walk and I'll go hike. But I don't like that pounding non-stop motion on my knee and where I had the ACL repair. So again, 7-minute workouts. We're at 13 minutes. I'm pretty much done. I might just get a little stretch in there. I'm gonna go hydrate and have some lunch. Maybe do my fiber drink because I missed it this morning. And again, it's that combination of healthy diet, changing what you're doing in the kitchen, but also what you're doing either in your basement, in the weight room, out at the gym. It doesn't really matter where you do. Just take some action. You can do it with resistance bands as well. You can do squats, you can do walking lunges. Okay, these are all things that you can do when you're dealing with things with the calves and the hamstrings. Even if you were just to do them with free weights, holding some weights in your hand and just standing against the wall and doing, some calf raises and going up and down, that's going to make a benefit to your body over time, depending on your physical ability. So take action, start getting yourself in a better lifestyle, start getting yourself in a healthier lifestyle, and share it with others. Tell other people how they can do it as well. You don't have to go to the gym for hours and hours. You can just work one major body part a day, 10 to 15 minutes, have at it, enjoy the rest of the 2 days, and then be working again on another body part so you're not totally hurting all over and then give up. That's where a lot of people give up, is they go when they haven't worked out for a while and they think that they should do every single body part, and then their body is just feeling like it's just shredded literally. And what happens is they give up. After maybe 2 days, that's when it really hurts and really sets in. And then what happens is they just give up and they're like, all right, it's not for me, I can't do it. And they just push it off thinking they'll wait till they feel better, but then they don't go back. So again, take some action right now. Check it out. You can get it for free. You can do a free trial membership at freefitworkout.com. Again, this has been Dave Gardner with The Now Lifestyle. Thanks.